Hi guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry that the light was in your eyes at the end. Boy, you could tell I wasn't really awake. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but I watched it on my iPad, on my phone. It didn't seem like it was too blinding, so I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to do now the one that has more color and embroidery on it. And so that I talked about doing the little pouch for my giveaway, so there'll be at least 3 in the giveaway. So I have a bunch of stuff here. And I think too, I'm going to do this one different because I'm going to bring you down again so I can see, try and stay on the screen. Just like that. Okay, so because I want to, I'm going to cover the stitching in the back and show you what I think I did, or one thing I would do now. So this piece is going to be what goes around the back. I'm trying to get really soft fabrics. And so, so I'm going to save that over there. Just I want to make sure I get the right size going. I have this piece of an old, handkerchief, and I'm going to use that to go over the top, I believe, like this. You know how I have that fun little thing, and it doesn't need to be that big. Is that the one I chose, or did I get another one over here? Okay, where's everything? They're both the same, so okay, just a second. So I'm going to start the same way. I've got some fun stuff. This is a really old, was an old, look, can't even see what it is, an old cotton, one of those kind of pillowcase things that go in, you know, the one that zippers up. And so I thought maybe I like it because it's super soft, and I kind of wanted to, what did I get here? Well, just a second. I'm going to start with this, I think. And I think I want it to be how big? Oh, do I want it this big? Okay, let's go. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was bringing this over something like this, maybe. This is the same thing, like that. And if I make sure it's about this length here, so I can bring it a little bit more. Okay, like that, I think. Is this what I want to do? Or do I want to do it this way, like that? I had it all figured out. Now I'm not doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a base. I want it to be at least this long right here. I don't want to be too long, much longer than that. And so I'm going to cut the bottom part just sort of like this. We can always trim it up. I can always trim it up, you know, after let's see if I can, maybe that's long enough. Let's take this part off because it's got a seam in there. Okay, like that. If I can get this over here so there's not quite so much of a shadow. I don't know if I can. This weird lamp. Okay. That'd be a good size right there. So now what I'm going to do is take, so I think I'm going to take this other piece. I'm going to let it stay like that because I don't care if it's like that, if you recall. So I'm going to take, see, that's not it. This is not it. I'm going to take this other piece and I'm going to do the scrunchy uppy thing like I did before, but without the seam here. Okay, so I will be back. I'm going to go right now and stitch all of this just to make it kind of neat because it already has ridges in it. Might make it easier. Just scrunching it up to make the texture first, okay? Now so what I will do after that, I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to put this guy, he's going to be the little edge over the top, probably come like that. And like this. And I'm thinking a little bit about doing something like that. I'm thinking about using this piece too. and putting him a little bit on here. Well, I don't want to cover him up at all like that. So let's go. If he can come down farther like this. If he can come down a little bit farther like that, then I could put this little guy right here like this. Because I'm thinking after I scrunch some stuff up that I might want to put this fabric on there to kind of give it some color. So, but first things first, I'm going to go stitch this guy here, and I'll be back when I finish it. Okay, I'm back. So, I've got it all poofy and stitched down, as you can see. Okay, now, got to decide what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm for sure going to, I'm sure I'm going to do, I want to, okay, where'd that guy go? This guy. Okay, so I want this guy. Okay, so I want him to come. He's going to be part of this little thing here, so I might have him come down a little bit more than usual. About like this, I'm thinking. Okay, let's go like that. All right, let's get a pin here. Here I go, hitting the light again. Okay, so let's get this guy. I'm going to go just about like this. I'm going to go, I believe, like this, okay? Now, I got to decide if I think it would be nice to put some color in here. You would have to come maybe just like that and a little bit, I don't know. Or, I did find something, where'd it go? Is it on my back? No, it's not there. Oh, this guy. I love this guy right here. And I'm thinking he could be put on here somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe kind of up the side like that. That'd be kind of pretty. So maybe keep it basically beiges, but then put a little bit of stuff on like this. Or, let's try not to bother that right there. I'm going to move this just like that. Try not to get you in the picture again. Let's see if I can find some lace that could be nice on the top. Because I usually put lace on right now. Lace of some sort. Let me look at this guy. So now you can make, you can make these have whatever colors you want to have. So we could put some of this on here, like that maybe. Or maybe we don't want it to. I might want this one to be just straight, like I did the one for Rachel across the bottom. So I might not want that kind of lace. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, here's my favorite guy that I never use, so maybe I can put that on there. I want to use him. Okay, we do have some of this guy. He'd be cute on here too. And I like to, this guy, kind of like tearing him. Because I love how it gets sort of just cutting it and tearing it a bit. So I might put, I could put this guy on here, something. He could come down like that. Maybe like this. And then maybe this. I don't like, what I don't like on here is the edges. I cut the edges off. Oh. Put a bit of this on here maybe, just a little bit. Maybe we don't need a whole big piece like that. It goes this way. I don't know which, no, it goes this way. Maybe something like that, I don't know. It's not in concrete yet. We have not decided that. Okay, I'm still looking, everybody. This is kind of fun. Look at that. I'm going to cut some of this off of here, maybe. And maybe take a bit of this, maybe kind of put this something like maybe like that. Now, where to go? Oh, right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this guy. Don't get upset. The rest of this would be perfect for, this thing would be really perfect to scrunch up on another one of those, if you know. So don't feel bad about using some of these things because you can use the other pieces in other ways, you know. Don't really want that piece on there. Okay, so we could put this guy, like I liked the idea of it being sort of like that. What I would have to do then is just kind of do something on the sides. I'm just going to, you know, scrunch up the sides some, but try and keep that normal like this. I kind of like that. That was going to come over like this. I was thinking about putting this green on here, but I don't know if I want to do that now. It could be like that. I don't think I want to do that. So no. I do have this guy too, like this. He could be pretty. I might put him up here. He could go over. Yeah, this is all right. We could put a little bit of this on here. It's not that part, but you know, a little bit of this up here. But not, you know, I'll take that part off. Okay. Now let's think some more if I want any more embroidery on there, or if I just want it to be kind of subtle. This guy's nice too. I could put him on here, kind of. I don't know. Up under here, maybe. Okay, what else do I have? Okay, just a minute. Okay, I found this little piece here. I thought I could come over the top. I moved this over to this side because that way these things wouldn't be on the same side, as I kind of like this. And what would happen is I would be sure to make sure that, you know, we don't cover that part up. And this can be kind of like this and like that, I think. So I kind of like this idea. So I'm going to go in the room. I'm going to go sew down just, you know, little stitches around. So I'm going to sew this all down just around, you know. Get some of the layers. I think they're too much of the same color though, aren't they? Let's see if I can find something else that's a tad bit different. Those are kind of long pieces. Let's see what we got here. This is a different color, I think. No. Where's Oh, here. This is part of that guy, like this. If we took this guy, let's take these off for a minute. So let's go like this. Let's put this guy on. Oh, I like that. That's the wrong side. So let's go. Let's say we do a little bit of squishing with that, right? Like that, like this, like that. Then we'll take maybe this guy, a little bit of this guy somewhere. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I have to wait and see how I think it looks. Oops. Got stuck to my fingers. Let's go something like that, maybe like this. Just like that, okay. And then if we had this guy come up like this, or even this way now, like that, then I'd have to switch that top part over. And then if we had this guy, I don't think I know if I want that guy. I keep taking that guy off. Oh, I want to show you, I did find for Rachel's journal here, I did find this piece. that had one of the little rhinestones left. Look at this on the back. It's pretty fragile. This was a really old veil that I was able to purchase a long time ago, and it's almost all gone. I found one side that had about 4 of them or 3 of them, so I thought, oh, I'll put that right on here, and all I did was sew it right up here. I mean, I'll show that when I do the journal again next week, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, so this is a different color, so I like this. So I think I want to put on, I would kind of not want to lose some of that if I could keep it. So maybe I'll go something like that. I might not need it all, but I could squish it up. So we'll just kind of keep that guy like that. Then I could put some of this guy this way, maybe like that. And then this guy could still go down here, maybe like that. No. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere. So I think I'm working with these right now. And then this guy can come. You have to consider that I'm going to try and get it right around the stitching. And then that's going to come around on this side like that, I think, with that other guy. So I'm going to go right now and sew down some of this lace. And then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So I finished this here. I just did a bunch of talking. It wasn't recording. So here it is here, just like this. And I'll probably come back and do a little bit more stitching on it after I get it together to see, how I like it. Now this guy, he's a rusted piece I think I got from somewhere, so it's sort of pretty like that. So I'm thinking this might come something kind of like that, okay? And then this guy was coming down just about like this, I think. Might have to bring him down a little bit more so we can actually get the effect. And then this guy was going to be more just like this. I don't want to cover this up here, so I'm trying not to. This could be something like that, okay? And then I'm having a hard time finding that little piece I had right here. So I will find that, but it was going to go over here. So I'm going to work on this right now, and then we'll put the other piece on. Or I'm going to try and find it. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to, I didn't think I walked away with it, but anyway, I'm going to work on this. I found this piece that I wanted to put on, so I don't know if I'm going to put it on because I'm supposed to put that piece over here. I wanted to put a piece of that bag on here from that purse that was all tore up. I want to put a piece of that embroidery there. I want this all like that. So I'm going to sew some of this together, and then hopefully I find that piece. Otherwise, I have to come up with another idea. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I sewed everything down. I did some stitching here. I did, ecru stitching there. When you lift this up, a little surprise right there is that stitching. I left this there, and I did not attach it all the way here. And I left things coming over the side because when I put the other piece on, I might want stuff to go over. I don't know, when I put the back on, because I'm going to put it back on so that I can hide the stitching here. So I'm thinking the back will be something like that. So we'll go like that. It will come around like this. And then it'll be sewed down the two sides, and I might want something to go around like this. And that way when you, when it goes to be put together, it'll be like Rachel's was before. Well, this would have to be cut right there, but you see what I mean. All right, so I did not find that. I don't know. It's like it disappeared. I don't know what happened. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do my own embroidery on here. So, and I put this little piece here from that purse that was falling apart. So I'm thinking, I have a whole grouping of things here. I purchased one time, and I was thinking, they're already on sticky paper. So I was thinking maybe I would do something like that, but there's millions of them here, so I got to look and see what I have. No, this is all this stuff. No. That's too big. No. Or I could pick something out of the one book with the Solvay stuff. Not big enough. Too big. Well, yeah, it's too big. Hopefully there's another one a little smaller, or I can make it smaller. Now that might be cute. Yeah. There's pink daisies, right? Like, and we could do that. What else do I have here? Just looking over here at all these. What'd you do with this guy? That could be interesting. That could be nice. Nice and big. This guy. I don't know. Well, I'm thinking. I think I might just do the outline because that way you can still see all this underneath it. So if I just do the outline. Anyway, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I can't believe I can't find that piece, but it must be fate. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's another day. Minutes, just seconds for you, but for me, it's a whole nother day. Because, I don't know, this was so hard to do because of all the layers, especially this bird here. And my hands were killing me, so I had to take a big break. Anyway, let's do this, see if this helps. Helps with that shadow. There we go, a little bit. Okay, so what am I trying to say? Okay, so on this video, we'll do the giveaway. I'm not going to write it in on the title. I'll just say this is the video. And then so you'll know, hopefully. And, you know, I don't want to say it's a giveaway video because then every weirdo in the world will come and they don't really care to win this kind of stuff. So now I finished this. I decided not to put any kind of other flowers because this kind of threw it off. I already had that on there, and if I put anything else, I felt like it competed and looked kind of weird. So like I was looking at some of this kind of stuff like this, and so I just put a bird and you know, embroidered all this, and then I just added a few more flowers here, like he's sitting in a little flower nest, and that's it. So I'm done with the front. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the back, just because I want to show a different way than I did before. So we're going to do the back different so we don't have to see all the stitching, right? Okay, so I found this. Look at how cute this thing is. But I want this to show on the back side like this. So I'm going to have to, you know, figure out what I want to do. Now, this is the problem. I want this to be like show here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this back stitching. But I don't really want to... I kind of want this on here. This is the problem. I want this on here just because it's finished, you know, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Now, maybe I don't care if it ravels, but I don't know. So if I do that like this, because it's going to go in here, this part. Let's think something like this is what I did for Rachel, but I don't know exactly what. So, but see, then it's way down here. Like that. Here you can't see. So then it's way down here. So let's say we do it this way. Now that could work. So let's think about this here. Okay, now the problem is it's not this wide. So let's, well, we can cut it on the side, I think. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to So this to here, just like that, and probably, let's just do it right now. I don't think I can go up like this, because if I go like this, I don't know if you know what I'm trying to do. Let's see if we can, I'm going to move in a little bit more. You won't see the whole thing, but that's okay. And we'll bring you down. Let's bring you down like this, and then up a little bit like that, so I can see what we're doing. Okay. So if I go like this, you have to think that in here is where we're going to put the item, or I'm going to make tags, but that's it, like that. Okay, so if I go like that and like this, we're going to lose some of this guy here, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to bring him over a little bit, and I guess this side will be raw there. So what I'm going to do here first is I'm just going to stitch this down here. So now I'm going to move you up so you can see a little bit more, so I can put my hand in here. And I just have some thread. I'm going to come through on this side. I'm just going to go up like this. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a whip stitch. How is everybody? I know I asked you earlier in the video, but this is another day. I'm very excited to give these away, just because I think it will be, I just think it's fun to give away stuff, and probably should keep one at some point, but that's okay. I'm giving them away. And I have some other things I have to get on to, but we'll do that later. You know, I have to. So this is just going to be gently like this. Now, I don't know what I did in Rachel's one I gave her, but I know she said the back was not stitched. So I'm going to just, this is how I'm going to do it now. I don't remember what I did back in those days. In those days, I don't know when I sent that to her. I'm trying to remember what, I probably just put it on top of the, like inside the package with the little, it was probably just extra that I gave her from something else, and I don't even know what that was. But, and so I don't remember. So we're going to just reconstruct it this way, and that way you don't have to see the inside of the stitching. In case you think if you put something in here, it could be, you know, wouldn't get caught on anything. Just doing a little bit of a whip stitch is all. Just across the top. Sorry, I'm making noises. I'm whispering to you again. Okay. And so comment here, please be a subscriber, because that's all I'm going to choose from is that, you know, you can set a setting for subscribers. So just please be a subscriber, and then I don't know how long, I never know how long to give it. I want to do it right away, and then I think, well, I should wait because not everybody can watch a video right away. So I'm thinking maybe I'll give it a week. That should be good, and give everybody a chance. If people have their notifications on or something, they should know a video came up and all that. So, and I won't probably answer comments on this one just for a while, just because I anticipate there'll be quite a few comments, and then, you know, for the giveaway. So now this guy's going to come up like this, and then I have to figure out, kind of want him to be kind of straight, if we can do that. Now over here, I'm going to try and get this to be straight. You know what I need is oh, here's some here. Yes. Good thing about not picking up right then. Okay, I'm going to put this guy kind of just like this. And over here, let's try and get this and I want it to be, you know, semi-straight over there. I want this to be semi-straight. Okay, just like that. So now I'm going to put this guy just like this. And then that guy's got to be about like that. So move that over this way, like this. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so now what has to happen on this side then, we're going to have to cut off, make sure we have all of this straight right up here. Go like that. Just like this and like that. So I'm going to clip this guy together as well, right about here, like this. And so then we need to cut that part there and here so that it's the pouch size. So these scissors are no good, but we're gonna, since they're right here and I'm lazy to get up and don't want to keep putting you on hold, let's go something like this. I do not want to get any of that if I can help it. Okay, like that, and then down here, nope, don't want to ruin you in here. I like that part on the bottom, so I don't want to really cause too much, I don't want to cut that part. Okay, so now the next part I'm going to do is, where am I at? I'm over here. What happened? Did I lose the guy? Well, I must have accidentally cut this. Of course I did. Okay, well, take this one over here. Okay, so now we're going to take this guy. Now I could do this any number of ways. I could just sew down it like this, down here, like that, like this. Or I think I'm going to do the whip stitch again here. And down the bottom, I'm probably going to go across it like this. So we're going to finish redoing this right here if I can. And this was fun doing these, you guys. And I know there's going to be a lot of comments. I wish I could do one for everyone. But I'm only one person and I can't, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy and we're going to go just about like this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to try and keep them close together if I can, just so that it can, you know, I think it makes it a little bit more secure. Now it got doubled. I don't care if it's doubled. So I'm going to have to tie it off and go do that. Okay, now I'm going to have to go like this. Just trying to make a little knot, and of course the needle's so long. Yeah, you probably should use smaller needles, but it's easier. Most of the time it's easier for me to use that, this one, this kind. I'm just going to go under here a bit. Okay, so I got to get some more thread. So I'm going to continue sewing down here. Then here I'm going to go across like this. And I don't know if I'm going to put anything else down here because I don't want it to have this on the bottom. Because I noticed on Rachel's, it was just like this. So I'm just going to go like that. And if I feel like it needs a little bit more poofiness, then I'll add a little something there, but nothing too much. Okay, so I will be back. Should just be a couple seconds for you. Okay, I'm done. I forgot I have to soak the other side too. So I want to show you. So inside, see? So then you can't see your stitches and it's covered. And because I chose this guy, now of course you can do it differently, use your own thing. But because I chose this way, I had a pretty thing on the back here. I mean, you could sew your own stuff. You could do it like I did these, so it went all the way around, and then the little seam is sort of hidden, but you have all the stitching on the inside. So comment on here. This is where the giveaway is going to be. Comment which one you like the best. One will be, say there's one with a puff on it, suffix puff or yo-yo, one with the flower, and one with the bird. And then you could do them in order if you want, like which order you would like them if you won, or just, whatever. And then whoever wins first, if they had a preference, they'll win that, and so on down the line. Someone asked me this is the thread I like to use for just stitching little things. That's not really to stand out, although it stood out right here, but you get it. It's what it is DMC, and it's number 712 per lay. And so see, I'll go right here. Let's see if you can get it right there, maybe. But I just got it off Amazon, so I use it a lot. I don't know, I like how it looks, I like how it feels, just for, not just, this is the one I like the most, it's the one I use the most. And so I'm really happy to do this. I'm thinking I might put one of the bowls I made also, so there could be 4 giveaways. And if you'd really rather have the bowl, tell me in the comments. So in the comments, just say which one you like the best of the things, and if you would rather have the bowl. But and we'll go from there. So I really loved making these. I hope you enjoyed watching. And I showed a couple ways to do it. So, I think there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, in my conversation yesterday, I never finished it, but I was talking about Alaska, and what it was I don't know if I could handle I think they have like days where it's all dark and like mostly dark and then mostly light, but the cold I might like. So I finished that conversation for you. And so it ended up being a long video, I'm pretty sure, but this is where the giveaway will happen. So comment here. In a week, I will choose the winners. So thank you again so much. You guys are great. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.